Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Galini, which means Serenity, hence my channel's name. And today is gonna be a little of a more chatty video. So today I'm going to talk about confidence and some tips that have really helped me when I do want a little confidence boost. I just turned 22, so I'm gonna do 22 confidence tips that I've learned throughout the years. I just wanted to say that I'm not the most confident person, that's why I'm making this video, because obviously you cannot be confident every single day, and it was my 2023 goal to be confident, so I've worked a lot on this topic, like confidence, so I just wanted to make a little video about it. I have my little notes, and I'm just gonna go straight into it. So, my little tips. First of all, if you want to feel confident like instantly, wear your heels and walk down your hallway, walk around your house. I'm telling you, you will feel so good, so sexy, so beautiful. Well, trust me on this. Second tip, yoga. Yoga makes me feel confident because it's like my number 3 that I wrote. It makes me live more intuitively and makes me feel more present. So the more present you are and the more intuitive life you have, the more confident you will be, and yoga does help with that a lot. So that's number 2 and 3. Also dancing. Dancing is just dancing. Like if you dance like in your living room, turn the volume on and dance like nobody's watching, especially Latin music. That is my number 19 that I wrote. So we've got 4 and 5. Just dance and listen to Latin music, Spanish, I don't know, that makes me feel very confident. Then I have number 6, showing up as the person you want to be. So for example, Selena Gomez. I think that her kindness is very admirable, her style I really like, so I do sometimes feel like, you know what, Selena Gomez would be kinder and she wouldn't be afraid to do that, and that gives me a little bit of confidence. Then we have number 7, don't compare yourself to famous people, because they are people too, so you don't have to get intimidated by them. Threads was how I came up with this note, because it was new at the time, like it was the first day of Threads, and everyone was like so weird there and like so honest, and just it felt like you have friends, you know. So there are people too, and you don't have to be intimidated by them, so you do you, and then they will do what they do, but you don't have to compare yourself to them because it's not your life. Then we have number 8, good posture. I truly struggle with that, but if I want to seem more confident, I always go like this, and instantly I'm like, you're confident, you're confident. Number 9 is be polite, keep calm, and be kind, which is basically what I said about Selena Gomez. Her kindness make her look confident, and you know, like she doesn't really care about other people's opinion, so I really admire that, just being kind. I do believe that the kindest you are, the more confident you are. Then I have number 10, act like the person you want to become. I made a video about it. I love this like quote. It's different to number 6, showing up as the person you want to be, because the one you kind of like compare yourself to famous people and you're like, oh, what would they do, and then you do it. And then number 10 is act like the person you want to become, which is you have a vision, you make a vision on your vision board on Pinterest. That is my most important tip. Number 10, remember it. As I said, I made a video about it, but basically if you see something that you like, and even though it might be a little bit more expensive than what you usually get, think if the person that you want to become would have this product, like the bag that I got, and If she does, then get it and don't even feel bad about it, because your future self will thank you, and trust me, you're gonna use it a lot. So, like the person you want to become. Number 11, workout. I try to work out most days. I obviously do yoga, and I've started to implement workouts on my morning routine, and I start doing 10 minutes a day. Just 10 minutes a day. I put it on YouTube, on the TV, I put workout videos that are 10 minutes long, and you know, it's easier to do it. And even those 10 minutes do help me a lot, and then I feel so much better, and then I have much more energy, and I feel more confident, I feel more strong. Just work out 10 minutes a day in the morning, you'll thank me. Okay, 12. Teach someone something. That I learned a couple of years ago when I was 18, and I was teaching kids performing arts. So I used to be a teacher, and I had just started doing performing arts in college, and I got this job to be a teacher's assistant, and then the teacher left, so I became the teacher, and I realized that I had to be confident for the kids, even though I wasn't really knew what I was doing. I had to be confident for the kids, and that made me so much more confident in my college experience as well. I was like, you know what, I teach those kids dance, I teach those kids singing, so I must be good at it, I'm good at it, I teach it. So that made me, I don't know, that gave me a lot of confidence at the time. So even if it's not like dancing, or if you're not a teacher, if you teach someone something, that will make you feel very good and very confident in yourself. 13, romanticize your life. Upload your pictures on Pinterest and just live your dream life. And even though you might compare yourself to those pictures on Pinterest, see, I most of the time do make beautiful, breakfasts and smoothies, and I dress nicely. I do make my smoothies, for example, but because I don't have a picture necessarily, doesn't mean that I'm not that girl, And sometimes when I look on Pinterest and I see smoothies, I'm like, oh, I wish I could make a smoothie, and then I remember, oh my god, I do. I just don't take pictures of it. So if you maybe upload your pictures on Pinterest, it will make you feel more confident in what you're doing. Not necessarily, you don't have to do that, but it just helps me. So follow me on Pinterest so you can, see what I'm talking about. Number 14, meditate. I don't meditate every single day, even though I'd love to, but I know for a fact that when I do meditate, my mind is clearer. I stop comparing myself to other people, and I'm like, okay, this is me, this is what I want to do, this is who I am. So that makes me more confident in myself, and also releases stress, anxiety, and all that. 15, solo dates. There's nothing better to give you confidence than going out on your own. I don't know, that makes me feel like I am my own best friend. I went to see the Barbie movie on my own, and you know what? I really enjoyed it. I grabbed my nachos and my Coca-Cola, and I sat there, I watched the movie. It was my me time, I loved it, and I felt really confident. When you're going to Starbucks on your own and you sit on a table and you work there, you put your own laptop on the little table and you work, drinking your little drink. I don't know, that gives me lots of confidence in myself too. Perfume, that's number 16. I was never a person that wears perfumes, and then last year I was like, I don't know, I wanted to feel better, so I sprayed a little bit of perfume, and then instantly that picked me up, and I was like, oh my god, smelling good makes me feel really good. And obviously when you wear a beautiful perfume and you walk down the street and you have the perfume, that is really, I don't know, you feel great when you're wearing perfume. So even though I used to hate perfumes, now I do wear perfumes even if I don't get out of the house, because it makes me feel good. Okay, then I have 17. Again, another important one, that girl playlists on YouTube, on Spotify. If you type that girl playlist, that loads will come up. and they just give you this boost of like, yeah, I am that girl, I am confident, I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna do my chores, I don't know. That makes me feel really, really good. I've been doing that for the past 1.5 years. Every day that I wake up, I listen to this playlist, and I'm absolutely obsessed, and I'm not bored of it yet. So trust me on this. Okay, then we have 18 affirmations. You already know affirmations will basically change your mindset and make it more positive. And you know, if you speak more positively to yourself, and if you kind of like trick your brain to think more positively, then you will be more positive and more confident. So you can say, I am confident, I am strong, I am brave, I am beautiful, I am sexy, I am the person that I want to be, so etc. Affirmations is a very good thing to implement in your little daily routine, which I'm trying to do lately, and I'm putting affirmations on YouTube. While I do my little morning cleanups, I listen to affirmations. So that makes me feel really good. 19. Podcasts and YouTube. Podcasts and YouTube is what gives me motivation to be confident and be that girl, and be, you know, have a hot girl summer, or I don't know, whatever. Podcasts have helped me a lot because I was living on my own, I still do, but I was in the UK and I didn't have any friends, I had just moved, so I was listening to podcasts, and podcasts are my friends, basically. So is YouTube. So sometimes when I feel really lonely, I put YouTube on, and then I listen to a podcast. And when you do, like when you're walking around and you listen to a podcast, it feels like you have your life together, basically. And it feels like you are trying to be better, which you already are since you clicked on this video. Because I've worked on myself for the past 1.5 years, and not every day is the same. I do have bad days, but podcasts and YouTube always pick me up and make me feel better about myself. And oh, okay, well, that was maybes. Podcasts and YouTube. I already talked about Latin music. Now the 20, skincare. When I tell you that skincare, when I don't do my skincare, I feel like my face is dry. I feel like But when I do my skincare, I feel glowy, I feel pretty, I feel that my skin is kind of like alive. Oh, my camera is too hot and it's gonna turn off. Okay, before my camera turns off, we have 21 and 22 left. 21 is a get out of your PJs and wear what makes you feel most comfortable and confident. So even if it's sweats and a jumper, if you're confident in that, wear that. Don't wear something that you not feel comfortable in. Like, I don't really feel comfortable in very tight outfits. I don't know, it just doesn't, I just don't like it. So baggy it is for me, but obviously I do have days where I feel, you know, I'm in the mood. I'm like, yeah, today I'm gonna wear something tight. Anyway, whatever you feel comfortable in, and then obviously get out of your PJs. I don't. And when I do, I feel much better. I feel more confident, I feel ready to conquer the day. So I'm trying every single day to get out of my PJs and wear something that makes me feel comfortable. And then 22. Number 22 is something that I personally like. Making my matcha. I love my matcha in the morning. I love making it myself. I've mastered my little recipe. I don't know. It makes me feel really good. If you don't make matcha, make your coffee, but make it like aesthetically pleasing. I got new beautiful glasses and I take pictures of my matcha and I try different milks, and I'm obsessed with this. And every time that I drink my matcha, and the matcha that I've made, I'm like, girl, you did it once again. You made your day great. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously, as I said, I'm not the most confident person and I don't always do those things in my everyday life, but when I do want a confidence boost, that's, you know, I'll do something from this list to make me feel better about myself. So I hope that helps. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna do more chatty videos, and obviously I'm growing and learning as I go. And yeah, I hope that was helpful. Give it a like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye guys.